All right, we're gonna go for a little cruise. Check basically, there's some noises coming from the, I don't even know, the rear end of the car. I don't know if it's the light and flywheel getting louder or if the LSD needs adjusted. The OS Geekin LSD was just put in, so maybe if you guys can hear some stuff, let me know what you think. I'm gonna back it out and see if you might be able to tell something I can't. Well, cold start and then back her out of the garage here, see if we can hear anything. All right, just trying to get this thing out of the garage is no easy task, but I think I got the angle a little better. It's my first time pulling it back out, so man, she looks so good in the evening. Like my favorite looking car for sure. But everything sounded pretty normal that time. I'm gonna go ahead and drive it around, see if I just had some stuff clunking in the trunk. Not quite sure, but we'll see. So I don't hear any clunking. I had a couple like lug nuts basically in the back. That might have been what was some of the noise too. So we're gonna just drive around a little bit. Kind of get a idea of how she feels with the LSD in it. Took out some of the clunking stuff that was in the trunk and in the little side cubby hole in the back that may have been making that metal clunking noise under low speeds on turns. So let me go ahead and take a little time, come along with the drive. The reason I love this car is getting out in the evening and just being able to enjoy it, and just the drive experience in this thing is unreal. So let's do it. Yeah, it just looks like it's on rails. It's so sick. That's the roundabout there, and it just literally super flat. The sway bars that were put on it, the Tarot sway bars, were a big help on that, and the adjustable end links, toe end links. It's really helping to sharpen the overall steering and composure of the car. Like, it just stays completely flat, and I'm not even moving in the seat, so it's kind of cool. The combination of the race seats, the bucket seats, and then the roll bar. I don't know if the roll bar, I mean, it's a bolt-in roll bar, and it's not a crazy one, but I'm sure it adds some rigidity to the chassis for sure. Obviously, that's, you know, a known an outcome of adding one of those, which is cool. It attaches to the rear strut towers and part of the chassis at the base, so just kind of brings everything, makes it rigid. As you guys probably already know, I'm still learning a lot of this stuff. But yeah, I mean, this thing feels healthy, and still stock, no turbo yet, but the turbo's going to be coming. Oh, sounds so sick. It's just a joy to drive. Like, absolutely love driving this thing, and it looks so good at dusk. The black and the lights and the gold wheels just sets it off. So got a few ideas for it when I get my bumpers, and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of enjoy this thing for a little bit and see if we hear anything concerning or not. So enjoy. So the chassis feels absolutely insane with the roll bar added in for additional rigidity and structural, just kind of like binding, I guess, because it mounts to the rear strut towers and part of the base of the car. That probably helps a ton. And then the Tarot sway bars that I have for the front and rear made a big difference, and the adjustable end links, and making this thing handle like it should. So it's been kind of fun to see that and starting to feel it. We'll take a couple corners here and it just hooks. It's insane. Yeah. And that's the top gear exhaust. I've got the headers with the 200 cell headers on it. Just the standard exhaust as well. So we'll go ahead. I'm trying to think where we can go and really kind of play with this thing a little bit, but maybe we'll cruise through downtown and just make sure everything is as it should be. So still like, this might be the light and flywheel, but I don't know, there's like a little bit of clunking up front still. Not the light and flywheel, but there's clunking up front, and I don't know if it's the sway bars or if it's just how it is with some of the bushings, but definitely kind of annoying. And then the light and flywheel makes some noise too, but that's pretty normal and to be expected. So it's getting dark out, sorry if you can't see me too well, but we'll do a quick pull getting onto the freeway, and then we'll put this bad boy in for the night. So yeah, always fun to take this thing out, get a lot of people saying hello and asking questions about the car, which is always fun to talk about the car with other enthusiasts or people out and about that like cars and kind of get it. Yeah, it feels, I don't know if it's maybe once it gets warm, because it didn't make any noises when it was cool or when cold, and now it's like there's some noises coming through. So we'll see. We'll do a quick run back onto the freeway as we head back home, and then we'll put the car away for the night. It's a little dark out, so sorry if you can't see me too well. We'll see how this goes. Should be. Car's always fun to take out, so never a bad time. So we're back at the house, and you can hear, see if you can hear it. here's the flywheel sound. And then let's see if we can. It's like only when I'm turning, so I'm not quite sure what that is, but if you guys have any ideas, let me know. So the sound sounds like it's coming from like literally the back end, but I'm not quite sure what's causing it. So it's basically, it's when, oddly enough, it's when the wheels are turned and I'm letting the clutch out slow or rolling the throttle on slowly. Then I hear basically like a jostling of, sounds like literally marbles in a washing machine kind of thing. And I know that's sometimes the flywheel, light and flywheel, but I don't know what's causing that. So if you guys have any tips or suggestions, and it doesn't do when the car's like cold or not fully heated up. It's only once I've been driving it for like maybe 25, 30 minutes. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas what that could be. I don't really know where to start, so